full of fellas trying to be. Most of them end up broke or dead. Me, I aim to stay breathing and maybe make it stylish while I do.
And you think that's charm?
The best feeling, Elvis, not too.
From days of long ago, created by the cosmic legends of the universe, there stands one man, one great man, a man dedicated to preserving all that is good in pop culture. Loved by few, hated by many. Alone in his fortress of awesomeness, he battles fearlessly against the woke, the evil, the unjust. To right that which is wrong, to stand for justice, to serve all mankind. He is the one, the only, the Comic Relief Crusader. Hello, everybody! You made it to the only show that would like to think it's funny, but only sometimes. So, I want to say hello, everybody that made it to the show, and welcome to Titillating Tuesday, episode 129, and you've entered the Geekosphere, which is the Comic Relief Crusader. And I want to say hello to everybody there that's on the X's and the Rumbles and the YouTubes. Like this fine gentleman that keeps on telling everybody what to do all the time, because he likes to say to like, share, and comment, and subscribe, and do all the kind of funny things that we do on this show. So hello to you, my wrench, Vince Womack. And I want to say also hi to who else we got in the chat? Well, we got Jason Fox of 540 Studio, who happens to be here. We also got Lenrod, master of the gaming systems. Holy cow, I just started my lunch break, and so does the show. Exactly. It's the only fun way to have a lunch. So, it's to keep you company in case you feel alone at lunchtime. And we got Daniel Berry, Sports Highlights. So happy Tuesday to everyone. Hello, and happy to you, Daniel. Nice to see you, man. And we got the Collector and the Co-Pilot. And hello to you all the way down in Mexico. So nice to see you, man. Great that you can join us. And so I hope everybody had a good Thanksgiving up in Canadistan, where I happen to be at. So Monday we had Thanksgiving. So we beat you, United States, yet again. So we get our Turkey Day way more earlier than you guys by pretty much a month. However, on the flip side, you guys had Columbus Day, and I will continue to call it Columbus Day because it's when you guys celebrate an immigrant coming over and spreading diversity wherever he may have landed. So that's the way I see it. So you don't get much more cultural enrichment than the Spanish coming over. So it doesn't get better than that. So that being said, I want to welcome everybody onto the show. So let's do that right away, shall we? Will the music play? Yes, it will.
If you're blue and you don't know where to go to, why don't you go where fashion sits?
And pretty much the first time on this show, we got Theta of the Grid. How's it going?
What
man?
is up?
Hey, it's going great. Thank you so much. I am the Theta Rager, Theta of the Grid, and also Theta Prime now because I have a new channel all about Transformers. Thank you for having me, Comic Relief Crusader, Mike.
Yeah, all good, dude. Glad that you can join us today. And next on the lineup we have 540 Studios himself. We got Jason Fox, who is not Swedish, but thoroughly Norwegian. So how's it going, man?
I'm whatever you want if you pay enough.
Yeah.
I'm whatever you want. So no, hail everybody. It's good
Checks
to
in
be
the
here.
mail.
Checks in. Oh, it's good to be here. Good to be here. It's good to see Grid being here too. Good friend of mine. So it is all good.
I'm
Yeah.
glad that I can be on the same show as you, man. You're awesome.
Aw, there we go. Now we got fans. See, this is the show that connects people. So
Yeah.
or so I like to think. So at least in my own nutty kind of way. So yeah, so as we're waiting for you know what? I don't even know if Tom's gonna be showing up, but probably not. If he does, then I'm okay with that. Because I know things have been getting a little late for him, so I think he's probably resetting, so that's okay. Let's see, and the collector says it is Columbus Day, and as usual, I misused my powerful position as a teacher to set that straight, and as a reckless dictator, I will continue doing this till Friday. He's right. In this group, in this classroom, there is only my authority. None of you are allowed to challenge me on this. So, we have such a benevolent dictator in the chat. So, and that for you, collector, I am grateful. So, oh my god. So yeah, so I hope everybody had a great long weekend, probably except for Jason. I don't know if you had anything going on this Monday or a holiday that you passed by.
No, just been relaxing, having a great time with my wife. But yeah, other than that, we had where I live, we had some crazy stuff happening, as I told you earlier. I sent you the
Oh yes.
yeah, that crazy thing that happened in my hometown of all places, and I know exactly where it is. And
Yeah.
and the police, they hide the guy's identity, so we don't know, what kind of man he is, other than a psychopath. And I'm just said in a PG way, it is a man who kind of unalived a cat in front of a store, in
Dang,
front
dude.
of people.
Oh,
Jeez.
you put my old link in there. Okay, yeah, it's just at Theta of the Grid now. Vince.
Yeah. Vince, you're fired. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, get out of here.
Yeah. So at least that was a shock this
First
day.
time here, I'm already firing people.
Yeah, you're okay.
Yeah,
But no,
right.
but no, that was really shocking when I saw the news, and I'm just like, what the heck is going on, dude? This is what I wake up to?
Yeah, pretty much. So, because nothing will make you forget the smell of burnt cat hair. Yikes.
Oh,
So,
I don't.
That's
I don't even want to think about my cat.
no, actually,
my cats ran away almost 2 weeks ago now. So I've been going to animal shelters and trying to find them for a while now, putting out flyers and stuff. So kind of sad. I mean, he was my emotional support kitty. But,
okay. Well then, that made things slightly awkward. So we better get in.
I didn't mean to make it awkward. I was just don't worry about it.
News. So we got stupid news happening, and this is the part of the show where we horrify Theta with what we do on this show, because I don't know if he's familiar or not of what we do with stupid news, but this is where we go around and we find very unusual news articles that's going on around the world to let everybody know how insane everybody is. So You probably seen Stupid News, I imagine.
Yes.
Okay. Well, all right. So what do we got here for Stupid News today? Here we go. We got one from the Telegraph. From merry old England. So this is what we got from the Telegraph. See, and I'm still kind of trying to figure out the whole layout thing. Apparently, dog-free zones needed to make outdoors less racist. Said
Well,
the
at least they finally understand that life lesson.
So,
yeah, sure, man.
yeah. So Tories claim that they plan to remove barriers to the outdoors, which is out of touch and virtue signaling nonsense. Well, yes, because
That's oh my god.
so dogs are racist now, I guess.
Yeah, well, I think it's that they make other people like they emit their pheromones, and that makes people racist. I think
Yeah,
that's
right.
Oh.
Yeah.
if you ever smell wet dog, that's making you more racist.
Oh, that's what it is. Yes,
Yeah.
I can
Yeah,
understand that.
right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So, exactly, Lenrod. Yeah, bring on the pain. That's right. So,
Yeah.
and now
And
you
getting
can
with
tell them
this
something
stuff.
at work. Yeah, right.
There is no more UK.
No, not really. Oh my god. So, yeah, okay. Well, there's a good explanation. Wet dog hair, probably, yeah, emitting the pheromones and making people racist. So, I suppose to curb the racism, you
Yeah.
need dog-free zones. So,
Yeah.
oh my god.
Yeah, that's the only way the world less racist is.
Yeah, exactly.
Keep the dogs dry and out of these zones.
Vince Womack, which demographic doesn't like dogs? I can't imagine who that would be.
Meow.
Oh.
Yeah.
This is all like a plot by the cats.
Yeah, probably. Yes, that's what it is. It's revenge. So the collector says, yeah, reminds me of Mum. She never had any problems with me living in Mexico, but she is still mourning about Charlie the cat, who, due to her running away, I left the door open. She when I was 3. I'm 50. Oh my god.
Yeah.
For
Oh.
47 years, she's never let you forget.
Yeah.
Oh my god. That's like my mom.
Oh, that happens. That
Yeah,
happens.
it does.
You know?
Yeah. Yeah, wet retriever is the worst. Yeah. Guaranteed. You try, Lenrod, try wet St. Bernard. And yeah, that's a lot of hair.
Or what about those sheepdogs? Those those like in the Looney Tunes cartoon.
Yeah. Evening, Frank. Evening, George. So yeah. So I guess now, according to the UK, dogs are racist bastards, and to curb racism, especially in the Welsh area, I'm sure that like 459 or 451 will have something to say about this. So next time. Like Lenrod, myself, that are over at King Dolphin TV, we're gonna have to ask Dalek 451 because he's in the Welsh area about why dogs are racist. So we'll have to.
Yeah,
we'll have to ask him about that.
I kind of have a joke, but I don't know, man. There is a
No.
couple of people out there who kind of in the Islamic way that they run, and the way the way they look at dogs is that it's haram, so they might look at them as racist. I'm just saying.
Maybe.
And the UK is not UK anymore. It's more for an Islamic state now. So just saying.
You're just spitting out the facts, dude. That's
Just
all that
saying.
is.
Instead of putting on the bits, spitting out the facts.
Yeah, right. Oh my God. Vince Wilbeck, I found a book of my mom's collection titled "Is My Kid Retarded?" Since it took me 40 years to find it, I would say yes.
It's like that kid's book, "Go the Fuck to Sleep." That's
Oh, yeah,
Samuel Jackson read.
Yeah.
Yes,
like,
yes.
I actually have that book.
You have that book?
Yeah.
Oh my God. I love you so much right now. Lucky you. So those of you that happen to be watching on Rumble and X, yeah, you want to make sure that you subscribe at least to this channel. If you're on X, yeah, check out Rumble and check out the YouTube channel and support the channel with more retarded news like this. So because this is where the magic happens. So
Yeah.
or so I like to think. So let's see, what else do we got in stupid news here today? Because usually I always bring up two. And let's see. So we did racist dogs, and the next one, if my computer stops working unbelievably slow at this point in time, and
Well, waiting.
I know. I'm waiting for the screen to come back up. There we go. Oh, yes. Okay. So this might be another good one. From the Daily Mail, because they're always full of stupid.
Oh, yeah.
So from the Daily Mail, yeah. I don't know if it's actually popped up on the screen yet. It probably has, because it says it's not responding right now. So I'm going to read the byline before it actually pops up on the screen for everybody. Eurostar unveils its new gender-neutral uniform. And for some odd reason, Jason popped off.
I was gonna
Yeah,
say,
yeah. Again, restream. What the heck?
Yeah, right, man. Okay, so from the Daily Mail, Eurostar unveils its new gender-neutral uniform for staff, complete with Dr. Martin boots and skirts for men to empower staff to express their individuality.
what?
So glad I'm so glad we're ahead of the times.
Are we in a private
So
now? Like, it empowers staff to express their. And I mean that's a complete contradiction.
Yeah,
that's right. Well, as Vince likes to remind us, it's not a dress, it's a kilt.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
right. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, that's one way of disarming that bomb. So no pun intended
Yeah.
for Europe. Yeah.
Yep.
Jason, as you are our resident European, how would you feel of dressing up in boots and a skirt
How much
on the Eurostar?
how much do they pay? You know, it all depends on how much they pay, you know.
Back to how much do they
Uh,
make.
Can they afford me? That's the question.
Yeah. Look at the freedom. Just pretend you're in the kilt.
Exactly.
Well, I do
Yeah.
like if there's male Dr. Martens, you know, that's fine. You know, I wear that a
Ah!
lot.
There we go.
Especially in the winter, I normally like to wear Dr. Martin winter shoes, male versions, of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
To wear those in school. I mean, I had several pairs of those in my lifetime.
Yeah, but the mixture
Right.
is like that and skirts. No, man. They can't afford me,
No.
so no, thank you.
Yeah.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong. I don't see any men in this picture. Oh no, wait.
No,
Is
that's
that
one on the.
Yeah,
on
they
the,
are wearing skirts.
black dude?
Yeah,
Black dude.
Yeah.
the black dude
Yeah.
is wearing
It
skirts.
has
Yeah,
to be the black dude. It has to
it
be.
has to be.
Yeah.
It's like watching the new
That's-
Star Trek picture. It
Yeah,
looks like the same guy.
Yeah.
That's Shuti Gatwa in his new job.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
But he might.
No.
He might. His pronouns might be she, her. So we don't know.
That could be.
Or
Yeah.
Caesar,
exactly.
they, them.
Yeah. Daisy. Daisy.
Yeah.
I made you look.
Lenrod, no, you're right. Yeah, right. Lenrod, exactly. Yeah, there's no individuality with uniforms. They're uniforms. Exactly. Precisely,
That's the whole
right?
point. Yeah. I mean,
Yeah. And Vince, yeah, luckily I'm not planning to go to England anytime soon. And if I do, I'll take the ferry or swim. There we go. So
Yeah, I have no time. I have no plans of that either.
no, neither do I. So yeah, it's odd. The only one that's wearing a dress is the black guy.
yeah.
Isn't that funny? Because they need to be super
It's
diverse. They need to.
Plan.
exactly. And so the collector, a kilt is very manly though, and a dress is a dress is a dress. Exactly.
Yep.
Exactly. 100%.
Hey,
And
my co-host
Vince,
Kilted
yeah,
wears a kilt, and it's a man thing. It's a
there we
kilt.
go.
And it's not
Yeah.
and it's not just the guy, the black guy wearing it. Look at the way that his knee is like popped out like a
Yeah, like a
feminine,
girl. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
like he's
Yeah.
popping it out like, look at me,
Look at
baby.
me. I'm using
Yeah.
a skirt. Look at how sexy I am. Yeah.
It worked for Maryland.
Yeah.
It's like, you are no Maryland, sir.
No. How dare you?
And Vince, you're right. This is so BS as if there's any sun in Scotland to tend to someone like that. Oh my god. You know what? Actually, we do have a company in Calgary here in Alberta. The company is called Men in Kilts. And they do a lot of handyman stuff and whatnot. And yeah, they actually will show up to your door if you need like handyman stuff done, like
I've heard of that.
any kind of
Yeah.
yeah. And they show up in kilts and it's like super cool. So
Yeah.
but
yeah, no,
no,
this
not
is
in this
ridiculous,
case.
and this is so
Yeah.
ridiculous. And again, the black guy is smiling like he's so happy,
Yeah.
Just look at how happy.
There.
It's the kind of train ride that I wish what was it, Train to Busan would happen.
Well,
So
no, this is the train that takes you to Hogwarts.
right. Exactly.
What
Right.
how would you guys feel if you took the train and you saw that black guy, not being racist here, but that guy particularly walking up there like that, smiling, and
Yeah. I'd be a little,
Exactly what
I'd be a little concerned, but yeah.
yeah. Just slightly. Exactly, Lenrod. I'm pretending to be the beautiful girl.
Yeah.
I wish I could have. Yes.
Oh, Lord.
And the collector, yeah, and the kilt, the bumps are in the front and they're made of steel, baby. That's so oh my god. Okay, well, that's enough of this horror for October, at least for this week in October.
At least
So
he had a third leg on him.
oh
Black-
yeah.
Oh.
100%. Oh my god. Okay. So so now on to the news, all the news that's new and fresh and whatnot. And so I imagine obviously everybody's heard about Warner Brothers and James Gunn and blah
Oh,
blah
yeah.
blah
Oh.
blah blah.
Yeah. No, I know that there is something going on, but I haven't heard exactly what. So
Exactly.
Well,
apparently there's more news. So yeah, more news that's happening with that. Because now we're diving into the realm of rumor. That apparently Skydance buying Warner Brothers Discovery would lead to the ouster of David Zaslav and James Gunn. And
we can say, and again, David Ahibe practically does nothing at all, and it is all James Gunn who does everything and being a dumbass.
well, yeah.
that makes sense. I mean,
Yeah.
that's kind of what I figured. Is that what's the big controversy that's going on with James Gunn right now? Because I know
it's many. It is many. Like when he
Oh,
trashed God, he trashed God in Peacemaker. He said in the show they practically said straight out too that it is rape in the show. on Vil, and yeah, it's a lot of things going on that he. And then he finally did admit that he can do whatever he wants with this universe, and he doesn't need to listen to anybody.
Exactly.
Oh, so he's the male version of Kathleen Kennedy.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Basically.
So, Vince, yeah, didn't DC decline to sell the Skydance or at all? Well, that's what it sounds like. But maybe something still might be on the table that's going on. So that's what we're going to find out, because yeah, not a lot of people liked Creature Commandos, Superman. You know what? Although I don't mind this guy, David Cornsweet, playing Superman.
Yeah,
he did
But it's
okay.
But it is the script and the story and what James Gunn decided to do.
Exactly. And using Ultraman and stuff. Look at the expression on David Cornsweet's face right there. He's like, I think I made a mistake. I mean,
Yeah.
the way that he looks, he's like, I think I got myself into something I don't want to be in.
Yeah, pretty much, right? It's like, I should have went number 2 5 minutes before.
Exactly.
Mr. Gunn. Oh, you're putting it very mildly here. Okay, so Mr. Gunn is a moron that boils it. Yeah, it does, 100%. So, and yeah, he was too emotional. Oh yeah, in the movie, yeah, totally, 100%.
Yeah, and destroy the parents, both parents in this movie.
And the thing is that he can. Clark can be emotional, but when he's Superman, he is calm,
Superman.
collected. He is everything that you aspire to be in those.
He's a beacon of hope.
Exactly. So
he is the Man of Steel, literally, right? So, like Vince says, yeah, he needs to be stoic. Yeah, you know,
exactly.
Strong, collected. Nothing gonna phase him because he knows he's Superman, right? But I mean, bursting into the office like, "Where's my dog, Luthor?" Like, dude,
but they made him into invincible. That's what he practically did.
Yeah, pretty much.
And the way that I compare it is if you watch the Richard Donner interview, or the Richard Donner version of the Superman Lois interview versus the interview in this movie with Lois.
Oh yes.
Hey, Lenrod.
It's such a 180, like the way that he whines and the way that he's like, it's not my fault. It's like I didn't.
The hashtags,
Yes.
Oh my god! Cancel those monkeys.
The million monkeys. Oh my god! I can't believe they went ahead with that. When we read that, I'm like, no, like this, like that's got to be a joke, or it's got to be false information. But no, they did it. So
it was real information.
Oh yeah. So Warner Brothers rejected the first offer by Paramount and Skydance's David Ellison, but the bids are coming. Along with them is speculation of what will become Warner CEO David Zaslav and DC Studios co-president James Gunn in the aftermath of a deal being finalized. And unfortunately, if one is struck, things don't look good for either man long term. And that's a good thing.
Yeah, just remove him.
Exactly. Because you know what? If Paramount Skydance does get it, right? I mean, I know it's given a little bit of a boost to Warner Brothers stock, this whole thing. But man, originally what should have happened, they should have done a hard reboot, right? End everything, let it rest for a couple of years, and then gradually get into it. But
that's what I said, James Gunn, and they should have done from the beginning. But and no, just buy it up and do that. Put it on rest and get a fresh take and stay more true to the source.
Well, and what they did with the message from Jor-El and his mother. I mean, that whole message thing. that was kind of that's where it was just like you lost me completely with
Yeah.
that. That's
And then like James Gunn said, if you think that message was fake, well, you're shit out of luck because that's
Exactly.
real.
Yeah.
yeah. Exactly.
Because remember, he was going on about like 2 years ago when he was like announcing all this. It's like, no, it's going to be, it's like the classic Superman tagline, the American way, truth, justice, and the American way.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And it was nothing like that
Nope.
whatsoever in this Superman movie. It was about he's an illegal alien, and
Yep.
Yeah.
and so I need to get my million monkey hashtag generator going.
Yeah.
And
didn't they change it from the American way to what was it? Truth,
a better tomorrow.
Better tomorrow. That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because America, everybody has to realize it's common sense, just like that dogs make you racist. So,
well, yeah, exactly. You're right.
Yeah.
So, I mean, yeah. So they should have. That's what they should have done. Yeah.
But again,
do the hula.
James Gunn's attentions is coming more and more out, and again, as we talked about last time we did a stream, when we read about it, and we talked about an interview when he admits everything that we have talked about. It's like it's finally good to just have a confirmation that everything that me and you and people have talked about is right. It's just like, yeah, thank you. That's what we have said for years. Thank you for clarifying.
Yeah, exactly. Right. Vince Womack, I want a question movie with Jeffrey Combs. Ooh, that actually wouldn't be too bad. Answer every question with another question. So I know there's a funny video about that. Vince, I'm gonna have to somehow send it to you. So
isn't Jeffrey Combs the guy that was in Die Hard with a Vengeance? He played the brother of Hans Gruber.
Yeah,
I believe it is.
Yeah, I think so. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that would be kind of cool. So, Hollywood sources close to Cosmic Book News tell the site that Gunn will be going, and he may already be seeing the writing on the wall, and we're all hoping so. So his pivots from a Gods and Monsters saga to a Superman family one is a strong signal that he's being allowed to do what he wants until the clock runs out, and he has more freedom and control over that realm of DC right now, and he's using it as his main content avenue. Of course he is. Now, the director's replacement is allegedly being lined up as well, with Michael DeLuca inking an extension at Warner Brothers. And it said he will remain post-merger and will be put in charge of DC. So DeLuca is called a comic book fan. Sure. And his history with Man of Steel and Dark Knight, writer David Goyer reportedly proves his worthiness to Ellison. Sure, that may be true. Sure, he might be a comic book fan, but then again, how many times have we freaking heard this? And Tim, thank you for that comment. I just want to say he says, "Suck to Canada."
Yeah, exactly.
Tim the Enchanter. But
but I want to say this, and you're absolutely right. We've heard a lot of these people say they're a comic book fan, and James Gunn is a good example. He said he was such a big comic book fan, but he has never mentioned or gone through proper comic book storylines or mentioned anything. And I always say this, no matter if people like Zack Snyder or not, at least Zack Snyder can back it up that he actually reads comic books. He can actually go to details of the comic books like he's done multiple times. So at least we have Zack Snyder as an example that actually is a comic book nerd, at least compared to many others.
Yeah.
And I want to say too, over the 20 years, the comic books they've been changed. So like when we were kids, comics stood for something different than what they do now. The majority of the comics out there, especially Marvel and DC run franchises, they have messaging that is propagandized and all sorts of stuff thrown in there. So when you hear somebody like James Gunn saying I'm a comic book fan or whatever, you got to wonder, okay, are they a comic book fan of what they're writing now, like that safe space,
Yes.
internet gas type of comic book stuff, or are they a comic book fan legitimately of like the giant size X-Men, the original
Exactly. Exactly, Theo. Yeah,
So,
and the only thing that we know about James Gunn is that he is a fan of Kingdom Come, as he always says, and he likes the 52 Supergirl, and then he hates Tim Batman. Batman. He hates the Tim Burton Batman movies. And he loved the Flash movie that came out with Ezra Miller.
Of course he did. Of course he did.
And
it was the best superhero movie ever made.
Oh yeah, of course. And I want to say, hey, hello to Al Nickerson. I'm a comic book fan. He says, let me run DC.
I agree that message. I agree that message.
Yes, I do. I do.
If
anything should be running DC because he's worked at DC. Yeah, Al, you should 100% be in. So, John Peterson, yeah, Gunn is a fan, but he's also a creator and he has his own style that he wants to brand his movies with. Yeah, that's true. So say what you will, there were some moments he gave us in his Superman that were in the books. Well, you know what? I will give you that much. I totally will give you that much. You know, I mean, we did finally get to see Crypto. I'll give you that.
I didn't.
Just wrong dog and annoying in this movie.
Yeah. Phantom Zone. We did see some other heroes. I mean, we got to see Guy Gardner. So
this really did remind me of Guardians of the Galaxy, though. Like this,
because that's all it is. He does the same thing all the time, and he just came up and talked about the Supergirl movie.
Yeah. Hello, Commander Classified. Nice to see you.
But no, James Gunn also came out earlier and talked about the Supergirl movie, and it's going to be really similar to Guardians. He just said that.
I'm sure it's going to be just like that Batgirl series where it's like it'll be perfect once it fits a woman. Like the
God.
Oh my God! Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Batwoman.
Yeah.
So,
exactly.
There you go, John Peterson. There you go, Al. See, John Peterson. Yeah, Al would probably do well. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I believe so. Yeah.
Yeah, I do. So, Al, put your hat in the ring. Go contact Skydance right now.
Yeah.
And and save us.
Yeah.
Plus, on top of that, get us all jobs.
Yeah.
So,
hell yeah. X-Men. I mean, I know X-Men, so.
And John Peterson, yeah, I connected with Crypto being a lifelong dog owner. I could easily see what he was doing there, and I have to say, I loved it.
Oh, so basically,
you know what?
Peterson saying he's racist. I get it. I get what you're saying.
Right.
What you're putting down.
Yes.
You're racist. Nice.
Exactly. Yes, John, to understand why you're racist, you would have to see the Super News from earlier. So then
sorry if you didn't see that earlier. That was I guess an inside joke.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. So you'll totally get what we're talking about. So you racist. It's what happens when you're late, John. So however, Vince did say, okay, I have to admit Ruby Rose was nice to look at. I'll give you that much. But
I'm just sorry. She likes the vagina in real life.
Yeah,
she does.
Yeah. So now DeLuca and his partner Pam Abdi are seen as assets after overseeing a fairly profitable year for the studio theatrically and internationally. But where does that leave Big Boss Zaslav? So next year, when the split between Warner Brothers Discovery happens, there will be in charge of a bigger share, and that includes prize positions like HBO Max. And after that, another acquisition, and his days could technically be numbered. So, Deadline reported that Ellison is assembling his team, and DeLuca is in on it. So, a role for Zaslav could be negotiated, but it looks like there might not be one. So he may have served his purpose anyway, as he found a way to offload his biggest albatross, the billions in debt weighing on Warner.
Yeah.
Because what was it? Didn't we look at it with pop culture? I was gonna say pop culture minefield, but pop culture republic. What was it? I think it was like last year. We actually looked at Warner Brothers stock, and it was like around $15, and
Something like
it
that.
was,
Yeah.
it wasn't doing well.
No.
So I'm just thinking people are like, the only. Can you name any other movie that Warner Brothers has put out that wasn't a DC movie? Because I'm really struggling.
Not recently.
To think of one. No, I can't.
Yeah, not recently.
Not recently.
I mean,
no, listen.
No. I mean, anybody out in the chat, whether you're on Rumble, whether you're on X, or here on the YouTubes. I mean, honestly, can you think of any other Warner Brothers movie that wasn't a DC Comics movie? Because I honestly cannot think of one. You know, not one that was at least a hit. So,
yeah, I really can't.
Yeah, but
you really got me thinking. But yeah, I can't.
No, right? So
F1 maybe is one I can think about right now.
Is that Warner Brothers?
Yes, Sakura. Yeah, it is.
Oh, okay. Well, apparently
they were part of it. They were at least part of it.
Okay. Well, apparently, from what Ranker Receipt said, that was actually a pretty good movie. So.
Yeah, F1 I liked. I liked F1. And then it was, they were also part of Weapons with New Line Cinema. They were part of that.
Okay.
The Conjuring movie.
The Conjuring Last Rites, even though it's not the end, they are going to continue in the universe.
John says, Tenant. Okay, so one, right? Witches. And let's see. Okay, so Sinners, Twisters. Yeah, but I'm talking like recently, like in the past, let's say 2-3 years. Okay, Beetlejuice. All right. So that one.
Oh, that was good.
Okay. From what I've heard, that was good. I haven't seen it, so
Beetlejuice is it's a decent movie. It's good for what it is. It could have been better, but it's good for what it is. It's a typical Tim Burton.
Okay, cool. I might check that out then. I mean, like the first one. So, Commander Classified says, I can't even think of any good movies I've seen lately, let alone the DCU MCU slop.
And especially the past weekend with Tron. Oh, I'm so sad. I am so sad.
Oh God, yeah. Collector says Beetlejuice wasn't a movie. That one was an abomination. You are so far, Collector. So far, you are the only person that I've heard that has said that. So I don't know because I've seen it. I haven't seen it. I will be full on honest and say that I haven't seen it yet. So, but yeah, but any buyer would have been saddled with that burden, but a bidding war can drive up the asking price, and Ellison might not have a better time to purchase the studio than now. So, yeah,
Fix it. Try to fix it. Let the superhero stuff be dead for a couple of years, then come back and redo it.
But they're not going to do that. I mean, especially now with Marvel coming out with Fantastic Four First Steps, Doomsday, Secret Wars, all this stuff that's coming out.
Oh yeah,
they have to start. That's just how movie studios are. They have to compete.
Right. Oh, there we go. Yeah, best movie I recently saw was Mr. Nobody. So,
Oh, Bob Odenkirk.
no,
Oh yeah,
yeah. I still gotta watch that. Nobody.
Do y'all remember
Dang,
Mr.
one-
Show with Bob and David?
Yeah.
Bob Odenkirk and David Cross. That was a good show. That was funny.
Ah.
Back in the day when TV could actually be a little taboo.
Yeah. Right. But I mean, yeah, we're looking at 2 years since all of these announcements. Superman was delayed for an entire freaking year, and look at the mess that we got with that. That turned out to be like really, not much of anything. And I know that a lot of us had our hopes up because we were thinking, some of us were thinking, okay, sure, with Guardians, Guardians of the Galaxy. Hopefully, this might be good, but then again, some of us also were thinking
and I was
that
I was in a differ there. I had a bad feeling since I already saw the Suicide Squad, and
Yeah.
I've already seen Peacemaker, and I've seen what he does when he's not on a leash. But when he is on a leash, he's a decent producer and stuff like that because he's on a leash and he has to listen to other people. Then he can do something that is better. But when he is in full control, his ego goes up. His ego goes full up, and he will just do whatever he wants.
Exactly.
That makes sense.
Because because and you're right, because when we looked at Peacemaker when that came out, and then when he did his Suicide Squad, it's basically the same jokes. And
it's all the same.
Yeah. And I don't mind the action, don't get me wrong, right? He can do action, pretty well, right? As like what we saw in his Suicide Squad and in Guardians of the Galaxy. So I don't mind it whatsoever, but it's just the schlocky jokes.
Yeah, well, and it's the schlocky jokes that are the same over and over again.
Yeah.
They're not new jokes. They're jokes that he's already done before.
And when he has free will, he can do a little bit more of his original jokes that he used to do back in the day that he got fired from in the beginning and got the whole situation with the firing. But
oh yeah, oh boy, which got him fired from Disney. Oh yeah, and then rehired. Everybody went to bat for him. You think maybe he would have learned a lesson or two, but
no.
Well, it is in Hollywood. When something happens like that, you got to double down.
Yeah,
it did not. It did not help that he went to a Halloween party dressed as a child diddler. As a pastor child diddler.
Do much for you.
I guess I missed that.
No.
Yeah, he did that. Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, he totally did that. Yeah. John says, yeah, Suicide Squad had its moments, but it wasn't grade A material. You know what? It was. I looked at it more of a.
I liked Idris Elba.
Yes, he was pretty good. I liked King Shark. Sylvester Stallone as King Shark. I thought that was hilarious. And Polka Dot Man. That had its moments. It was funny.
I hate Davison.
But too much of the same joke with Polka Dot Man. Same jokes over and over and over. It's like, it's funny the first time. I laughed a little. Yeah, sure. It's like a little chickles, and then you do it again, and you're just like, oh, come on, dude. You already three times og.
It's like when somebody tells a joke over and over and over again, and it's like gets less funny the more it goes on. That's pretty much it.
Yeah.
Gunn was well suited for Guardians of the Galaxy, but doing an entire universe is a bit out of his league.
But he was on a leash, though. He was on a leash on Guardians of the Galaxy.
Oh, with Disney, full on. Exactly. Because Disney, and I can't believe I'm saying this, has, oh God, standards. I know.
I will give credit. Where credit is due, they at least had him on a leash right there, because if he got the whole, it would not be movies for kids at all. It would be like the Suicide Squad.
Oh yeah, 100%. Commander Classified. The real Suicide Squad were the men who entered reactor for at Chernobyl.
That's true.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. To try to stop the worst accident from spreading further. Yeah, no, I
They were
agree with you on that.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I remember I watched that documentary. Yeah.
And the Collector. Alba
Yeah.
was good, actually. Yeah, the King Shark representation, maybe by a modern action figure in a long time. Yeah, I did like King Shark in the movie, so it was funny. But again, yeah, I know, John, standards.
Yeah, that's weird to say when it comes to Disney.
I know it is. God, I feel like I gotta drown my tongue in
wash your mouth
chocolate
out
just to
with
freaking
soap.
escape it.
Yeah,
Right.
right.
Yeah. So, but no, but it's true. You know, Disney does have these. Oh God, I can't believe I'm still saying this, but they have certain standards of how far you can go with certain things. You know,
Yeah, I think it's just in Disney.
and
There's certain people in there that are
yeah,
that really make the movies go in a bad direction. I think Disney
yes,
itself has some people there that actually do care, but when
yeah,
people like Kathleen Kennedy are so up their own ass and have to get their own
oh yeah,
way and get whamming on all that crap,
and
uh,
well, exactly.
yeah, put a
No,
chicken in it, make
and Vince, no, you're right. Yeah, there was an outline for phase one. Gunn had to follow it, and yeah, and that was the leash that he did an okay job. Exactly, because everything had to fit like a puzzle piece
Mhm.
for those three phases of the MCU, and that's why it worked out so well. You know,
Yeah, it was beautiful. I mean,
yeah,
except for Endgame, the whole time travel thing, that was a little iffy. But up until Infinity War, that was one of the most beautiful set of movies that didn't necessarily have to go together, but
yeah,
did.
exactly.
It was amazing.
It was. But now it's just like, I'm in charge of everything. And it's like he does have this weird plan, but it's just executed poorly,
Yeah.
and everything is this one big giant fantastically humongous mess of an ego trip with James Gunn. It has to
As
have
I
the
like to say,
James
God
Gunn.
complex.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's a 100% God complex for James Gunn because it has to have James Gunn humor in it. It has to have, like a lot of borderline gratuitous violence, pretty much, depending on the movie.
Don't you think Hollywood has kind of moved more towards that in any way? Like, regardless if you're an actor, director, or whatever, if you're one of the big names out there, it
Right.
always has to be like their way or the highway. It has to be like they have to put their signature on it. It can't be something that resembles the franchise that they're trying to make. It has to be their own take on
Yeah.
it's like one of those chefs that's so up their own ass that like and this is a reduction of a duck,
Oh,
pit
Duck
and whatever.
Orange.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
It's so condescending and so pretentious, and
Yeah.
I think that's just the way Hollywood has gotten when you're
Oh,
at that level.
100%. Right. It's like, no, I am God, and therefore everything has to be in my image.
Yeah.
Because I made it here, baby.
Yep.
So, and it's like, yeah, you're totally 100% hogging all the glory for yourself. You're not letting any other directors and producers play around with any part of this whole storyline that he wanted to do.
Exactly. And also if you watch interviews with James Gunn, it's all about him, how he did this. It's me. That's all interviews
Yeah.
are. It's
Yep.
Well, exactly. Like in Peacemaker, he has to have his wife in there. In Superman, I believe his brother's in there, like somewhere. I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure.
his brother and
And
his wife is in everything that he does. You know, he can never let that
yeah,
go. You know.
and then you look at the intro to Creature Commandos.
Yeah,
He
but
just has to, yeah, he just has to put himself in
and he
there,
recently
right?
talked
It's like,
about this because I watched the final of Peacemaker season 2. I watched the final to see what it was all the fuss was all about.
yeah,
It's terrible, and of course, in the end, there, as James Gunn said, I'm finally canon in the DCU. He said, because he's a cameo in the far in the back there. So finally, he's part of his own universe. Like, what the fuck, dude?
oh my god,
Oh, my
Bay's ears are burning right now. Yeah, what, Michael Bay? I'm sure they
Yeah.
are, dude. I'm sure they are. And he also says, I have two 150-pound Swiss and an 80-pound GSD. Oh my god, man. Dang, dude. Yeah, that's right. Sean Gunn played Maxwell Lord. Right, that's what it was.
Who was played
Yes.
by Pedro Pascal last time, if I'm not mistaken, in the Woman movie, the
Oh
sequel.
god, yeah, I know, right? Jeez. No, I do agree with you on that. The Collector, yeah, Michael Bay doesn't hold up. I
Oh,
tried
no.
to rewatch Transformers and I really can't. No, you know what? That's, see, Michael Bay. You know, it's really weird. Michael Bay and James Gunn, they're pretty much like on par with each other. They
I-
they are like, they're like twins.
You're
Maybe they
because
are
Michael-
brothers.
Yeah, maybe they are.
I haven't put that together, but you're right. Yeah, they really are.
Yeah,
Michael Bay
yeah, because
has the same the way he makes movies is the same as
Yeah.
James Gunn.
exactly. Cinematographically, oh my god, if that's even a word. But Michael Bay, he can set up a great cinema shot. He's really good at doing that. Don't get me wrong.
You know he is.
He can set up a shot like just beautiful, right? Michael Bay is really good at doing that. But like James Gunn, he inserts his own brand of comedy
Yeah.
in everything that he does, and it happens to be lewd and crude kind of
Yeah.
humor.
Like with
And-
Devastator's
Yeah.
balls or
Yeah.
Skids pissing on or was it Bumblebee pissing on
Bumblebee,
one-
yeah.
Yeah.
And then the two dogs going at it, and
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
yeah,
It is. It really is the same exact shit.
it is. It's 100%. So you know what? Michael Bay did it first.
Yeah, right.
It is. It's totally 100%. Michael Bay did it first. So
Let's put James
Um,
Gunn and Michael Bay to make a movie together, and let's see if they fight over who's the best and everything. You know.
Joe, I like that.
Michael Bay and
Yeah. At least Michael Bay has the explosions.
yeah.
What does James Gunn have? I don't know. Man. But let me think about this. And I'm going to say hello to Pop Culture Mechanic. How's it going, man? Great that you can join in.
hail.
That's because James Gunn is a PDF. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I didn't want to say it, but yeah. After hearing that he dressed up as one, you don't dress up as one. You have something.
And it's all tweets that he did, and they are disgusting.
Yeah.
It's a lot of
Yeah.
PDF jokes, to say it at least, and
Yep.
it's not great, man.
Yep.
Yep.
And Commander Classified, yeah, Michael Bay and J.J. Abrams. Yeah. There we
Yeah,
go.
and James
J.J.
Gunn.
Abrams.
Those three
Those
are
three.
practically the same.
We're developing a list here. This is really good, actually. You
Yeah.
know? Yeah. So we got J.J. Abrams. Yeah. Michael Bay. James Gunn. Boy.
And Ryan Johnson.
Ryan Johnson. Yes, there
Yeah,
we go.
right.
Ryan Johnson. Oh my God. I hate Ryan Johnson.
I do too, with a passion.
Oh man.
He turns me Sith.
Yeah, he does. So let's see. That being said, considering how we reach the top of the hour, and usually this is a time where we do a commercial break kind of thing to kind of cleanse the palate and hopefully make you guys laugh out there in the Twitter sphere, which is not exactly called the Twitter sphere anymore, and I can't exactly call it the X sphere because that just doesn't sound right. What's so
Sounds like
pretty much
the sphere.
yeah.
Anyway,
So you know what, we'll take a little bit of a commercial break, and then we'll go on to the next article. So here we go.
Hey, do you want to feel so energetic? Try Power Thirst. Energy drinks for people who need gratuitous amounts of energy. With all new flavors like chocolate. Chocolate energy. It's like adding chocolate to an electrical store. Sound the alarm. You're gonna be uncomfortably energetic. What's that? You want strawberry? Well, how about raw berry? Made with lightning. Real lightning. Sports. You'll be good at them. It's an energy drink for men. Energy. These aren't your dad's puns. These are energy puns. Turbo puns. Science, energy, science. Energy, electrolytes, power lights, more lights than your body has room for. You'll be so fast, Mother Nature will be like, slow down. And you'll be like, fuck you, and kick her in the face with your energy legs. You'll have so much energy, just running all the time. Power running, power lifting, power sleeping, power dating, power eating, power laughing, power spawning babies. You'll have so many babies, 400 babies. Give chocolate to your babies and they'll be good at sports. Make your babies run abnormally fast. They'll run as fast as Kenyans. People will watch them running and think they're Kenyans. They'll race as fast as Kenyans against actual Kenyans, and it'll be a tie and they'll get deported back to Kenya. Hey, go with the sure thing. Don't gamble on your energy. Snake eyes. Try Power Thirst, the energy drink that will make you sword.
oh my
And
I
god!
love that.
When I
That
played-
is amazing.
I played that a couple times on my stream, and everybody was like, "What the hell did you just play for us?" I
I
guess I
love that.
a little more cultured than my audience. I love.
See, Lebron is still around.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nobody said that in Kenya. 400 babies.
Oh,
Oh god!
Giving
I
that
love-
drink to
that's
the kids, they're gonna become a Kenyan. So
Exactly. So spreading diversity wherever I go. So there you go. Okay, I am a potential buyer, says the
Good.
collector.
400 babies, people. 400 babies.
That's right.
with your energy legs, you got chocolate. Yeah.
Yeah.
God, I love that video so much.
So now that we've reached the second half of the show, it's time for okay. So the next article that we got up for bid, and let's see, what is this one going to be all about? Well, this one is it's breaking news, and I hate to break it to you guys out there, but I like Lawrence Fishburne. But first we had Carlo Esposito, and now Lawrence Fishburne wants to play Professor X in the MCU.
Oh,
X-Men
and this I can, because I talked about this while back in the day, and I even talked about this before I started YouTube many years ago. And that is, I remember when they talked about the X-Men reboot stuff and other stuff, is that they are thinking about making Professor X and Magneto black people.
Yeah,
No.
Yes.
They're trying to equate the X gene as being a racial thing, and
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
already doing that when it comes to the AI Stan Lee. They have already started doing that. Make him say,
Oh yeah.
oh
it is
yeah,
yep. And this is not a surprise for me if they make make him black.
on your show, and I was on your show, and we watched that Stan Lee clip. Maybe, I don't know,
Mhm.
but I remember seeing that.
Yeah, and yeah, about that, and again, if they also do this with Magneto, how is that gonna work? You know, with
Right.
this story.
You and yeah, exactly. Oh,
Being
yeah.
Last I
black
looked,
and
there weren't
Jew?
very many black Jews during World War II.
Yeah.
Oh man. But of course, it
Exactly,
has to be
Commander
all about
Classified.
DEI. So
Yeah, precisely.
yeah,
It's
it's
like, I like
Yes.
Lawrence. I like Lawrence in a lot of stuff, but not as Professor X.
yeah. I mean, why can't people just keep roles? I mean, I don't.
Because
My brain.
because dogs along with white people are racist.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's it. I think it's because we have too many dogs in this country.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. So
Black Nito.
The Black
Oh
Nito.
my God. Black Nito.
Where's my fried chicken?
I'm gonna get you with my black chicken magnet powers. My God. Oh my Lord. First it was Carlos Esposito that they were toying around, that was going around, that he would play was it Magneto or was it Professor X? I'm pretty sure it was Professor X.
It was one of them.
I'm pretty sure it was Professor X. I think so. And now it's Lawrence Fishburne. He wants to play Professor X. It's like, oh my God. Hold on here. The collector says there's a trailer out for Wonder Man. Oh God, yes.
Yes,
I know,
saw that.
right?
Oh Lord,
Oh
that
my
was
God.
terrible.
What even is that? Is a global and eternal truth that all men are little wonders and wonderfully as well. Yeah.
The trailer looked like they're trying to parody themselves.
They are. Oh my God. Like, I can't believe this. So, and I mean, I like Lawrence Fishburne. Don't get me wrong.
I would think agree with on
Matrix and yeah.
I just wouldn't put him as somebody that would be trying to break into this DEI thing. Like I thought that he was more like Morgan Freeman, where Morgan Freeman's like, you're a man and I'm a man, well, whatever,
Yes, Vince. It's like that movie that came out last year. My God. Oh, that
this makes
oh
me,
my gosh. Okay. What's that, Theta?
this just makes me so sad because I mean now all bets are off. I mean, are they going to go back to not being able to call it the X-Men because that's gender,
Yeah, right.
gender or whatever, so the X people.
X people.
Yeah.
Yes. Storm will have to be white.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
European.
Yeah, no, she'll still be black.
No,
No,
I want Storm white with
She'll
an
just be a
Asian
trans.
accent.
She'll just
I want her Chinese.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, and then
Commander Classified. Okay, hear me out. How about Black Tarzan? So yeah, let's do that.
Yeah.
And hello, Gap. To which he says, "Does somebody say fried chicken?" So yes.
An Indian Wolverine, and that's because I remember there was an actor who is Indian who was interested to play the new Wolverine. So I was
No. Better yet, an East Indian Wolverine.
Yes. There you go.
yes,
There
exactly.
we go.
Yeah.
Make it
Oh my God.
what are those movies that they make over there?
Oh my God, Gap. Love Magneto and Papa. And Ledrod, yeah, this is different. This isn't a studio race casting. It's just an actor saying that he'd like to do the role. No, that's true. It is true. That we're not saying that this is a big thing, but it's a funny
But it is a
thing.
possibility. It's a funny, and it is a possibility after it's been a lot of talk for many years now. And after watching a lot of what they've done with DC, MCU, and stuff like that, it would not surprise us if they took him up on this offer.
Yes,
I would
that's true.
I would just think that after the past 15 years of studios losing money and the CGI crap going down the tubes, that actors and directors
would understand that this is a bad idea.
Yeah, exactly. That he wouldn't be trying to go out for this role because he'd be like, okay, the the comic book fans aren't going to like this. You know, like
No.
they're not going to come see this movie. I mean, unless he wants to ruin Disney, maybe that's what he's trying to do.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I mean, look what they did with the Eternals, right?
Yeah.
I mean, there was total race and gender swapping with that too. So okay, well, anyway, let's see what's going on here. Lawrence Fishburne is throwing his name into the X-Men reboot conversation. You know what? You can I doubt very much he's probably read an X-Men comic book.
Exactly.
I doubt. You know,
Yeah.
but during a Matrix reunion panel at the New York Comic Con that happened over the past weekend, really 64 years old, made a public pitch to join the Marvel Cinematic Universe as Professor Charles Xavier, to which he said, I can't do Lawrence Fishburne. I know that they're talking about X-Men now, he told the audience. So at this point, I want one of two things. The first thing would be, what do you think about Lawrence Fishburne as Professor X?
You know, he could be Bishop. Just
Yes,
let him be Bishop. That would be cool.
Yeah, and
Yes.
an old man Bishop, basically, you know.
That comes back from the future to the past. Let him do that.
Or
That would
better yet, like what Gap says, Lawrence Fishburne
Well,
could play Al Sharpton. So
yeah.
oh my God. But
Hey,
yes,
it's better than Peter Dinklage playing Boulevard Trask when Days of Future.
Yes. Oh my God, I hated that.
That was awful.
Oh, yeah.
That was the beginning of some really weird shit. Maybe that's where it all.
Probably. I mean, damn.
Yeah.
Like,
It was a
damn,
good
dude.
movie,
No.
but that really made it. That really made it.
I don't like Peter Dinklage.
Yeah, I don't think
No,
anybody
I don't
does.
either.
Even his own kind, I think, because he
He pissed off his own kind.
Yeah, right.
He stole the jobs to his own kind.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Yeah, he's just a sad little man.
Oh, yeah.
Both figuratively and literally.
Yeah.
So Fishburne also questioned the crowd what his second thing should be, with Star Wars suggested, but the actor says he doesn't want Star Wars. So he's like, no, I'm good. I'm watching everything.
At least he has some brain.
Well, yeah, you got a point there. Yeah. So he goes, no, I'm good. I'm watching everything. I'm watching every Star Wars. I'm in the middle of Rebels right now, man. I'm good on the couch with Star Wars. I don't need a lightsaber. I don't pew. I don't need it. Okay, that's fine. I'm okay with that.
Denzel Washington is Magneto. Look at that picture. Denzel.
God. Oh my God.
Yeah, he was in the talks that he was a fan cast according to a lot of people. So
God. And I love Denzel. I just watched The Book of Eli again. I love that movie so much. I love Denzel.
That is a good book.
Yeah, it was a really good movie.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Gary Coleman, not Gary Cole. Gary Coleman. Gary what's his name? Gary from the Commissioner Gordon from the Dark Knight series. Gary.
Gary. No, wait. I was thinking Gary Oldman too.
Gary Old. No, I said Gary Coleman.
Oh, Coleman. Okay.
It's
Oldman.
Okay, that's why I got it mixed up. Oh, Gary Oldman. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Gary Oldman. Yes.
I was thinking of.
No, he was
talking about Willis. That's what I was thinking, but never mind.
Born. Oh, that makes sense. Then Commander Glass one.
Yeah.
Born from the Holocaust of Wakanda.
Yeah. I wonder how they would explain that story. Yeah, I really wonder how they would explain that story. If, just do it.
God.
Just effing do it. I want to see what this says so they can make of this.
But who could possibly be the Yahtzees in this case?
Oh,
I mean, no. You know what? I don't even want to go that far.
it's a
I don't even
dogs.
want to go that far.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a dog. Yeah, legions of Nazi dogs. So
Yes.
that are
Yeah.
racist. Yeah, yeah. They don't have a big enough park, and
Yes.
therefore they want to
They
go
go to
Wakanda.
Wakanda.
They were dead.
Yeah.
Exactly. Oh my god, yeah, and everybody speaks in a Scooby accent. So, anyway, so Kevin Feige rebooted X-Men and is expected to follow Avengers: Secret Wars.
Yeah.
Oh boy, how yeah. And will reportedly feature a new younger cast with some major changes to character dynamics. Of course. So one ongoing rumor is that Feige is looking to cast black actors
Yeah.
in predominant roles,
Just like
especially Magneto and Professor X, to differentiate the MCU reboot from the Fox versions. And a recent rumor has suggested that Coleman Domingo is considered for Professor X and Denzel Washington as Magneto. My God, why?
they are just idiots.
Oh,
But now
you
they can be
don't
bros,
have
you
to
know, and eat the
differentiate.
fried chicken
Yeah,
together, you know. And they become, you
there
know,
we
they
go.
used to be friends until there was one last fried chicken left. And that's where it all
Yeah.
started.
Watermelon powers activate.
Yeah.
So,
Exactly.
They're
my
gonna ruin
God.
this. They're gonna ruin the X-Men before it even has a chance to get off the ground.
This is James Gunn's DCU at Marvel.
Yeah.
Even more so.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is what it is.
It's actually
So, there we go.
like
Gap has a good idea.
okay.
Lizzie could be Professor X and Magneto at the same time.
Yeah,
There we go.
right. Yeah.
You're saving money.
True.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh my God. But you know what? Because this is what it reminds me of. Okay, with that kind of retard statement, and yes, I will go back to my 80s lingo and say that this is a retarded statement to differentiate the MCU reboot from the Fox versions. Because you know where else I heard stupid talk like this is when they said that they had to make Namor Latino.
Oh, I know.
So that nobody would confuse Namor with Aquaman.
Yeah. And they had to pronounce his name.
Yeah,
right.
exactly. Yeah.
Or-
Namor. That's
Namor.
stupid.
Namor.
Yeah.
Hello, my name is Namor.
My name is
You killed my father.
That's a,
Prepare to die. That's right.
And that,
Don't forget the
yeah.
watermelon.
Yeah.
Oh my
I know with Namor too, that was so sad to see when they did all of that kind of stuff because he's a cool character in the comics.
yeah. I mean,
is.
he would have
Yeah.
been perfect in a Fantastic Four. I mean, because I know that there was a love triangle with Namor and the Invisible Woman and Reed Richards. There's something they could have done with that. But yeah, that whole thing was just insane.
Yes, John, that's what I'm saying. So you're telling me that I'm done watching Marvel movies then? Yes, forevermore.
Yeah.
So don't quit now. never stop watching it. So
You mean the tiny wing of his feet didn't differentiate him enough, John?
no. Exactly, right? Yeah. No, it didn't. Apparently not. So
no.
because everybody because Aquaman must have the same thing. So like you know, and Namor totally looks like a biker dude.
Yeah.
So you know, I mean this is so the reasoning is so lame.
Yeah.
So, in other words, says Lenrod, they suck so bad at writing characters that the only easy it can be is to have them have a tan. Yes.
Yep.
Yep.
Yes.
And or make them into
that's what it
women.
is. That's right. Exactly. And our resident guru here, Al Nickerson. Okay, I just emailed my connections at Skydance Paramount. Oh, dude, did you really? I blind copied Mike in the email. I wasn't kidding. See you in Hollywood.
God. Oh wow! I didn't know we had some connections coming up in here. That's awesome.
Well, I like making friends.
Nice.
So what can I say?
That's awesome.
So,
I can't.
there we go.
You got to let me know
Nickerson is a legend.
if they
That's right.
respond. We got to do an episode on that.
That's right, Al. That's right, Al. So don't forget us little people.
Yeah.
So a job for you and a job for you and everybody gets a job.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Exactly.
I've been a nerd for
So
43 years. I know my shit. So
that's right. And I ain't gotta stop now.
Yeah.
So and he likes the seahorse. Yeah, he rides it like a chopper, right? Exactly. So Aquaman does that. Namor doesn't need to.
no.
And Lenrod hates typing on his phone much. So there we go. I'm sorry, Lenrod. Or I really am. So yeah. And yeah, that's right, John. So they won't be able to tell that one now. Sue and Reed are married now that there's no opportunity for Namor. Exactly. So you don't have that triangle dynamic that they did in the past.
Because I mean, now we're gonna have Dr. Doom in the picture.
Right.
Wars isn't going to be the 80s Secret Wars that we all loved. This is the Secret Wars that came out in the mid 2010s, somewhere in there, where the invasions were happening, and the Earths were colliding, coming from different universes, and Dr. Doom took the Beyonder's powers and actually used the Molecule Man as a bomb on each of these. Namor is actually bad wording on Latin, guys. Like, you are such a Namor. It stands for wannabe.
Wannabe. Oh my God! Does it really, Collector?
That's awesome.
Are you serious, Collector? Oh my God! That's just
that is awesome.
And of course they cannot do the love story, the triangle, when you have Pedro Pascal in the role, because he will be jealous because he wants that lady for all himself.
But dude, that's right. Because there's nothing like two Latinos fighting over a woman.
No. Yeah,
right.
We've seen enough Latino dramas coming out of Mexico. We know how this is going to end. One of them is going to kill the other. Yeah.
Yes.
We know how that's going to end. Namor
Who's going to win? Who do you think?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh my God. It's Namor leads the Fantastic Four now.
Yes.
Okay. So let's see what else is going on here. Okay. So Fishburne, who already has ties to Marvel, because he appeared in Ant-Man and the Wasp as Bill Foster. That's right, he did. I forgot about that. And returned in What If, the animated series, which just sucked. And he voiced the Beyonder in Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur, which I never bothered to watch because that was another race swap thing. Oh, yeah, it was.
The Moon Girl thing is so stupid, and the comics with Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur is so stupid too, because apparently Moon Girl is one of the smartest people in the world, smarter than every other character ever.
Smarter than Reed Richards.
And she's a kid, a small kid fighting bad guys, and the smartest.
Because it was supposed to be Moon Boy
White in Man of Steel.
That's right. And Batman vs. Superman, and adding to his comic book film credentials, and of course, we all know about the Matrix movies.
Yeah.
So, okay, maybe he just really likes comics, and maybe he is a nerd, and that's fine. That's great. But that doesn't mean that that you should be playing Professor X. Like what David said.
I would think
go for Bishop.
If he liked comic books, he would understand that comic book nerds, fans of the franchise, would not get behind that. But no. That's my take on it.
No, exactly. Pedro likes chicken, says Gap. Yeah, no, I have no doubt that he does. So, and the Collector, it is always two Latinas fighting over one man. I can confess on that. Oh, really? I am so far away from Mexico, so you know what I'm talking about, essay. So you know, I
South
cannot
Texas,
comment on
so
it.
I know what
So
you're saying, Vector. It really is.
so, and Vince says, Moon Girl, never heard of her, them, blub. Right. Same with Devil Dino. Well, okay, because it was a Jack Kirby creation, and it was Moon Boy and Devil Dinosaur. I believe in the Savage Land. That's where they lived, right? So, of course, Marvel being Marvel it is now, they had to make a cartoon and basically race swap Moon Boy. It was basically like kind of like a caveman boy kind of thing. And
Yeah.
and race swap him with a black girl and just happens to be the smartest ever. With
Because Moon Boy was
Double
more of
Dinosaur.
a ape, he was more of an ape man than anything,
Yeah. Yeah.
And with this new version, Moon Girl, she's just a normal human who based practically who's just super smart. That's it.
Exactly.
Well, yeah.
That's about it.
Yeah.
We all know
Uh,
that women are smarter than men. So
well, yeah. Harry Belafonte wrote a song like that. So, Commander Classified, yeah, I say stay away from Latinas. I'm pretty sure all you have to do is look at them and they get pregnant. So that's what I've heard. So
true, they
pretty much what
really
I've
are
heard.
fertile.
So, oh my God. And yes,
hilarious.
John, I agree with that statement. They did Morpheus dirty in Resurrection.
I agree.
Yes. That to me, there is no fourth Matrix movie.
I
That was just
completely
completely
agree.
under dog crap.
Yeah, and if you want to
Yeah.
know what happened to his character, you have to like play the online game that doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah. Yep, the
No,
MMO
exactly.
that they did for a while. But I agree.
Yeah.
Matrix is one of my all-time favorite trilogies. I'm a huge fan
Yeah.
of Matrix, and they did everybody dirty in that movie, honestly.
It did.
Oh,
They
100%.
and the bait and switch, they had to be,
and
it's
the anomaly wasn't just with the Neo. It was the connection with Neo and Trinity.
made no
Yeah.
made
Yeah.
no sense at all.
Yeah, and it was
And
after
John,
he's had transitioned. So I think a lot of it had to do with that.
Yeah, and according to
Oh, yeah.
them, the brothers, because I refuse to say sisters.
Yeah.
The movies were all about transitioning and transgenderism.
exactly.
Yep.
So, John, yes, there is a Tartakovsky cartoon called Primal. Awesome. If you haven't checked it out, it's Gendy Tartakovsky's. Well, I mean, they're all great, but this one's really good. You do want to check out Primal. It's good. It's damn good. So, and Vince says, "Oh, only know about the Savage Lands from the occasional times the X-Men went there." Yeah. So, it's a Jack Kirby creation.
Is that where Devil Dinosaur is in Savage Land? Is that where that takes place?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I must missed that part when y'all were talking about it.
Oh yeah. No, I believe Al can if he's still in the chat, he can verify that for me. I'm pretty sure.
And Moon Boy was
Did I get
fun,
that right?
and all that. It was fun.
Yeah.
And Jack and a lot, a lot of people seem to forget Jack Kirby too, and that is a sad part, And Jack Kirby has done a lot of stuff, and especially he's super known for Eternals. And see what they did with the move, and disrespected his creation with Eternals.
Oh, dude, I know. I was fuming, man. Anyway, so as for now, there's no casting for the MCU's X-Men reboot has been confirmed. Give it time.
Yeah.
And the project is still in development with Thunderbird's director Jake Schreier taking the helm and Michael Leslie writing the script. So this it'll be interesting to see what happens with that. So
I want to see Magneto and Professor X fight over KFC.
And
oh my god. I do too. I'm not gonna lie. So,
Yeah,
let's see what
they're
else
at a
was there.
backyard barbecue with some
Hey,
watermelon.
since they have Robert Downey Jr. back, can't you just cast him, like the actor who wanted to be black for the role and just make him Professor X and black?
I suppose you could do that.
Just why not?
So,
Come on.
yeah, sure. You know what? Let's do that. I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
Oh, so just in case you thought everything was like, bad news, it's not. Because also what happened at the San Diego Comic-Con was this.
Nice.
And I am hyped.
Apparently Mortal
I
Kombat
am
3.
hyped. As a big Mortal Kombat guy, and
too.
recently again, because I have a little bit of an autism, and the recent months I've just been watching lore videos, reading, watching everything all over again. And again, I will say this as a big Mortal Kombat fan. The games are messy. It's one of the worst writings you can ever do, since all the games are bad writing because they can never stay true to their own fucking story. But they're still so fun and still so much good story there. But also,
they still are interesting. Because I do the same thing. I get hooked on the lore of.
Yeah.
I mean, I get hooked on lore of Tron, Transformers, even Five Nights at Freddy's. Like there's just I'm a lore hog. Like I just
exactly.
If there's
something, I agree.
Yeah, and of course that's one of them.
So, well, of course, it is sad that they delayed the movie to next year, the sequel, but it's also understandable in their view. And I'm looking forward to the sequel. I know a lot of people are trying to trash the movie now because there was an interview. I watched the interview from the con, and it's just yes, Kitana has a big story too. She is one of the main characters also of Mortal Kombat, as people have forgotten. But people are again it is woke because she's also a big part of this movie. No, this movie is a big part of Cage and Kitana, Liu Kang, and a lot of other stuff going on. And they, what did they say? They have like over 20 fights in this movie. Because
they're going to go the Shinnok routes where.
Just wait.
Yeah.
And the thing too is that what I like about this director, he did what the Sonic people did. He listened to the fans because he knows he killed off Liu Kang in the first movie. Kung Lao.
Yeah.
He killed him off, and he knew that was a mistake in the end.
No, but that was actually in the lore. Kung Lao killed off in the
yes, he was.
Right.
But the thing is, he's been killed off. Everybody's been killed off millions of times. It depends on what universe timeline you are going into. It's over 1,000 of timelines in Mortal Kombat. But
okay. Well, first of all, let's see what's going on here. Okay, so before Mortal Kombat 2 even hits theaters, Warner Brothers. That's right, they did Mortal Kombat. I forgot about that. So I guess
in 2021,
and New Line Cinema have already confirmed so that a third film is on the way. And during the studio's Mortal Kombat 2 panel at the New York Comic Con, screenwriter Jeremy Slater revealed that Mortal Kombat 3 is officially in development, so it's a go for sure. So he said, our friends at New Line and Warner Brothers are so happy and excited with this movie. Slater said they are so convinced that there is a giant fan base waiting for it that they've already hired me to start writing the next installment of Mortal Kombat.
And I'm excited. And again, just to say, the directors here listened to the fans, and that's why they added a lot more fight scenes, more fatalities, and also changing the story to be a lot better and focus on the right things that people wanted in the first movie.
Yep. You know what? When I watched the first one, I'm like, you know what?
Yeah.
Because I remember, just watching the original one from the 90s, which was pretty cool.
It really was. I saw it in theaters. I remember.
Yeah, the first one is amazingly done. The sequel was in a hell of production. The producers got fucked in the ass, to say it simply, because they were not done with. Yeah, they were not. The second movie was not finished, and the studio said, "F you guys, we're just gonna release it." So there was a lot of there was a lot of shit going on behind the scenes
Yeah.
when I listened to the
And the animality fight looks so bad and stuff like that.
Exactly. And Commander Classified, I agree with you wholeheartedly on that. They had better never make a remake of that.
Don't even touch it. No, but
Never, ever.
I am doing a series of videos on the John Carpenter sequels comic that he wrote for Big Trouble in Little China. So he did a series that takes place right after the end, where Jack Burton's driving off in the Pork Chop Express with the monster in the back, and that's where it picks up.
Sweet.
So it's pretty cool.
Aussie version Mortal Wombat.
Mortal Wombat.
And I do know
Mortal Wombat.
the original Kung Lao was long dead, but this is the other Kung Lao, who is the recent Kung Lao in since the newer games and stuff, and since 1 and all that. Yeah. We have another character also called Kung Lao, who's a big character, and that's why we have the old school Kung Lao from back in the past, long back in the past, and the ancestor in the new year.
I thought it was the same Kung Lao that just got brought back to life, but I could be wrong.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. But I'll have to go back and rewatch the lore. But he was Liu King's descendant, ancestor, and he came back after the Quan Chi Shang Tsung Deadly Alliance.
I think, yeah. Did that tie in with the TV show? You remember the TV show?
Yeah.
The Mortal Kombat TV show, like back in, what was it, like late 90s, I think it was?
Yeah, it kind of did to a certain point, but it also got canceled, the TV shows.
That's true. Yeah. So what else is happening? So the announcement came with confidence, as Mortal Kombat 2 is still months away from release, but it's already generated massive fan hype, including a Red Band trailer that scored 107 million views in 24 hours. So according to Slater, the studio wants to build on that momentum by locking in a trilogy. Good for him. I kind of like that.
Yep.
So Slater will return to pen the script for Mortal Kombat 3, continuing the narrative direction set up in Mortal Kombat 2, which heavily centers on Johnny Cage and Katana as central figures in the Earth Realm's escalating war with Outworld. So finally, see, this is what happens when you get consistent writers doing consistent sequels that just tie everything else in a nice, neat little bow.
Yeah.
It's the way it should be.
I agree.
Not make everything just hodgepodge, like, I can't stand that. Like James Gunn.
Yeah. No, so again, they listened, and the casting is perfect. And I know, I really, this woman here too, she had no martial art experience before this movie. So she trained hard and everything like that with the stunt people and martial artists to get into this role. And same with, the Johnny Cage actor, of course, Carl. He put in so much more effort to the fighting and martial arts. They put their soul into this movie, and listening to the interviews, everybody put their soul into this.
I love Carl Urban. Even in the Star Trek movies, I hate so much that J.J. Abrams made. I still like Carl Urban. He just has like a natural quality.
He does. Because I like to, as much as I hate those Star Trek movies, I like him as Bones.
Yeah,
I do.
Yeah,
he plays Bones very well, and
he's just a good, likable actor that can play any role. He's an old fashioned Hollywood actor in modern day.
Yeah.
I remember seeing him way back when in Xena, Warrior Princess.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I watched that so much, but I don't remember him in that.
No,
I bet I would recognize him if I watch it again, but it's been so long since I've seen Xena.
Oh yeah. He is totally in Xena.
And also what I did like, because I did watch the whole interview, so I have a lot of context to what I've read a lot of articles that they seem to forget. But also the reason Johnny Cage is a little bit more serious in this movie and funny but more serious is because Ed Boon didn't really intend him to just be a comic relief the whole through the game. He wanted him to be a little more serious, but because he became a big hit with the comic relief, they kind of continued that. So that's why they made him a little bit more serious here than the games, because that was always the original plan. Because originally he was based on Jean-Claude Van Damme's character in Bloodsport.
Yep.
Yeah. Well,
Listen here, John.
and
It's these old farts that just keep things going, so just never you mind your P's and Q's.
and just like Lopan from Big Trouble in Little China is Shang Tsung is based off Shang Tsung.
Yeah.
Or vice versa.
And also, because you
I
guys, I just want to bring this up because we talked about Kung Lao, and
Right.
the original Kung Lao who died many years ago, and the new one that we saw in the movie and in the games, mainly, is the great ancestor of the great Kung Lao, the original Kung Lao, and that's and people got a little bit mad that he died so fast in this movie than the modern version, the ancestor of Kung Lao. So that's why he listened to the fans and just like, well, Mortal Kombat has multiple universes. They have time travel. They have this. They have everything. So we are going to bring him back. And there is going to be some emotional with that part when they bring him back, they said. And I'm excited to see what they're going to do with it.
Yeah.
No, I am too. It's going to be good.
And John Pearson, Carl Urban as Dredd is just top notch. I really hope
it is
a Dredd part 2.
Oh yeah, 100%. Oh yeah, I would love. I'm kind of debating whether or not to make at least a comic accurate costume at least this time. Right? I don't know, depending.
That would be cool.
So Slater, who also was joined at the New York Comic Con panel by returning director Simon McQuoid and cast members Carl Urban, who's going to be Johnny Cage, Adeline Rudolph as Katana, Martin Ford is Shao Kahn, and Tati Gabrielle as Jade.
Only casting most people hate because it's Tati. But I will say, yes, she has short hair in the movie. That's a big debate. I do not care about that. And Jade was never such a big character. She was more of a side character and the best friend of Kitana. And her ethnicity, she was, what kind of skin color she had, that has variated through the games. Just like every other character in Mortal Kombat, suddenly they look white, and then they look Asian, and then they look black. That's just how the games are. They have always been really bad with connecting the dots.
So McQuoid addressed the delay of Mortal Kombat 2 from October to of this year to May 2026, saying we've created a massive summer blockbuster, so I think we should all be proud of the fact that Mortal Kombat 2 and the franchise itself is going to kick off next year. So yes, we have to wait, but it's going to feel massive when it comes out, he said. So
that's a cool picture.
That is a cool pic.
Yeah.
Looks bad.
Looks deadly.
Yeah.
So I'm liking that, because I mean, is there anything that we know of next year for the summer yet that's going to be coming out? Because
I will say it like this, I do not care about 90% what's coming out next year. This is the only movie that is on my top list of the top lists.
There was one movie I was recently looking into, but I can't think of it right now. So
yeah,
but one movie.
Is this you, or is this another 540 studio?
No, that's me.
Oh, that's you.
That's my channel.
Well, no, I figured that much. I thought, oh wait, is there another?
No, I just responded to Vince because he asked if we have if we have gone through the Universal movie timeline, and yes, I have. They are even a more mess too. They are like Mortal Kombat mess. They are the same level of mess, bro.
Yeah. So I don't know, because at first glance, looking at it, I'm thinking, okay, are there going to be reshoots because of a delay, or because I'm thinking
They might add more stuff in, and that can be fighting, more fatalities and stuff like that. So I'm all aboard, and yes, I would love to have it out now, but I do agree in October is not the best time to put it out. This is a horror month. This, it's not gonna sell well in October. So even though
not really, no.
and it is sad to see it delayed, but I'm also happy because after listening to the interviews and stuff like that, I understand what they're going for, what they're trying to do. So,
no, I agree. It's got to be a summer blockbuster, because you know what? I really honestly can't remember the last summer blockbuster like that was actually a blockbuster.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I can't. Can anybody?
I mean, besides Infinity War and Endgame,
yeah,
Yeah.
we have to go back a decade really to.
No.
I can't
dear
think of
God.
anything.
That's sad.
I know it really is.
We have to go back like practically 6 years at this point.
Yeah,
So-
exactly.
well, no. Wait a minute. Top Gun Maverick.
Oh, okay.
That was good.
Okay.
Yeah, that was really
yeah,
good.
Top Gun Maverick, yeah, fantastic, yeah.
Yeah, that was good. The first Mission Impossible movie, and I'm not talking about the second
Naming
one.
them off though, like just like that, but
Yeah, that wasn't too bad.
I haven't
So-
followed Mission Impossible since part 3 or maybe 4. Or, I don't know.
Ah,
I
okay.
don't know what they're on, but yeah.
But I think Top Gun Maverick.
Yeah, Top Gun
was-
Maverick is really the only one that I can definitively say really got numbers across the board. Everybody liked it.
Yeah,
I mean, that's really sad, but that's
Yeah,
it is.
that's the world we're living in right now,
yeah,
where
exactly.
studios
Damn.
want to make good movies. They want to make propaganda pieces.
That's
Yeah,
right.
and I also want to say, what I appreciate with the new movies too is that, as a big Mortal Kombat fan that I am, I will always admit, I will always make fun of Ed Boon and his bad storytelling because he can't connect his own story well. But with doing these movies and him giving a lot of green light of the story, at least that story now is more connected in the movie itself compared to the games.
True.
Yeah.
Hey,
Is there
Joe Dog, nice to see you, man. And I'm sorry you're
I'm
having
sorry
a bad
you're-
week, dude.
Yeah,
So
I'm sorry you're having a bad week, man. I feel
come on
you.
in.
Prayers to your brother.
To have a couple laughs. So anyway, yeah. Sorry. Go ahead.
Aren't they gonna be making a Spawn movie sometime soon?
Oh, they are
I-
working on one.
You
Yeah,
know
they
what?
are working.
McFarlane has said that years ago,
Yeah.
and like the
Yeah,
last
they
time
are
he was in
working on
Calgary was
that's-
probably like that. Maybe that's
I
what
know-
they say.
I know
But
they're
yeah,
making
that's
a new Masters of the Universe movie, but I don't know how
oh
much
god.
faith
yeah.
I have in that. But anyway, yeah, I can't think of any movies that I'm
Let's put up
really
with Jared
excited
Leto
about.
with that one. So
Oh God, yeah. Don't even bring up Jared Leto with Tron that just came out. Tron's one of my favorite franchises.
Did you watch it, Grid?
I watched the first 5 minutes, realized I was going to be so disappointed, and then I just fast forward through the rest.
oh
Yeah.
man, dude, I'm sorry.
It was
Wow.
I've seen parts, man, and it's
Oh.
full.
it's something. It's
I'm-
something.
You know what the worst part
I'm
of it is?
saying-
I feel bad for Bruce Boxleitner, the guy who played
Yeah.
Alan Bradley in the original Tron. You could tell that he wanted to come back so bad. And the last week before the movie came out, he was
Yeah.
being interviewed, and he literally, flat out, he said, Disney didn't even call me to be a part
Yep.
of this movie.
No,
But
they didn't. They
but
didn't.
you could tell he wanted to be a part of it. So he was like, please go see this movie so we can make another one. Like, you could tell so bad that he wanted to be a part of this movie. And it's just so sad.
Yeah,
the
it's
way
like
he did it. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, and I also want to, since we did talk about like movies next year, there are like a couple of movies that I think there is good to look forward to. We have the Street Fighter movie that I look forward to, Mortal Kombat, of course, and we have
New Day.
yeah, the Spider-Man, and then of course Terrifier 4 that I'm excited for because I'm a big Terrifier fan. And Return to the Silent Hill looked pretty good.
So now
about that, Silent Hill's one of my favorite.
Yeah, and a new Evil Dead movie, and of course, one movie that I'm excited for to watch is the Michael Jackson biopic, also played by one of Michael Jackson's family members. He's the nephew of Michael, who plays Michael in this movie.
Interesting. So McQuaid described the sequel as a full-length expansion of the tone from the first film's opening scenes and Mortal Kombat 2, featuring more fights, higher
around 20
stakes,
or more than 20.
Exactly. And deeper exploration of Mortal Kombat lore, to which he says, it was about pushing the boundaries with everything. I wanted to have much more emotion with the characters. So there was much higher levels and lower lows. And I wanted us to journey through all the realms and different places. So levels and environments you can go to in Mortal Kombat. And I wanted us to spend more time in those places and to be able to use the treasure trove of, basically of all that lore created over the years, he said.
Yeah,
So,
and talking about that, it means that he has involved himself into understanding what the plot and what they've been trying to do with Mortal Kombat for years.
Yeah. So he said, Slater noted balancing such a large ensemble cast over 20 characters while keeping the story focused. So he said, you can't make a 6-hour Mortal Kombat movie, he joked.
I would love to 6 hour. I would watch a 6. I would go to cinema and sit there 6 hours watching. No problem. I'm a big fan, man. Come on, just do it. I want the Snyder cut.
Yeah. Oh my God. He said a lot of traditional fighting tournament movies, there's a fight and then you can go to the bathroom. We didn't want that structure. In between the tournament, the characters have their own missions and adventures
like
going on. So there's no
Just like the
downtime.
game.
Exactly. So that's the way it should be, right?
We want you to piss in your pants while you watched it.
Exactly. That's the kind of movie that I want. And hail to you, Pacific 414. How's it going,
Hey,
dude?
brother.
Nice that you can join us, my man. So, yeah. So let's see. What was it? Somebody just said, Vince. Yeah. What do you guys think about the Spaceballs 2 movie?
I don't like,
dude. I can't wait for that.
I don't like Josh Gad, but I am excited to see what they might do with it. Yeah. That's how I feel about it. I think it's more like Mel Brooks is trying to just kind of, he knows he's getting up there in age, and I think he's trying to cash in on the properties that he's left. I'm really worried.
I think so too.
I think Josh Gad is going to be playing a son of Barf, of John Candy's character, and that's what kind of worries me too. I don't know. That just doesn't sit right with me. But anyway, that's what I think.
Yeah. No, I think he wants to go out with a bang.
Yeah.
Hence the reason why he wants to do Spaceballs 2. More than likely, maybe that's just me, but
they have to call it The Search for More Money.
Well, they have to. They totally should. So, but Carl Urban shared his new insights on into where we can find Johnny Cage in Mortal Kombat 2. He said, when we first see him, he's a very dispirited character.
Yep.
His career is completely in the tank. He's not keeping up with his training. The world has forgotten who Johnny Cage is, and he's just a broken man.
And that's right.
Slater added that the arc was designed to show Cage's transformation into a true champion, not just a cocky movie star fans know from the games.
Exactly. And that was the original plan with Ed Boon too. That's what they wanted in the games, but it got the turn that it went. But in the years of the games, he became more of a serious character with jokes, but still a serious character. And that is what they're going for here.
even the hero, like he turned into like the big, like he turned into the Liu Kang character in the last couple of games.
Yep. So no,
So-
I'm excited. They are doing it the right way. They took the feedback from the first movie that didn't do super well, but still did well enough. Most people had issues, of course, with the main character. The main character in the first one did
that.
but he grew on me after watching the movie more and more. No, he took the lesson, and it's a Sonic situation that listening to the fans, and let's make it better and make the fans love it even more. Let's do it.
That's right. Give the fans what they want. Fan service. Is that
Yep.
all we just want? Just fan service. It's what I want. It's what makes movies happen. It's what makes movies money.
Yeah,
Because everyone loves money.
it's what puts butts in seats.
Exactly. So, and that's where, depending on whatever the movie is, that's where I want to plant mine.
No, I'm gonna go and watch it. Just highly excited. And I know a lot of people also complain about
Yeah.
Melina in the first movie. And a fun fact about her character in the original games, when she was introduced as Kitana's sister. But then they had they couldn't explain the history well, because where was she in the games? Like the story, it was never told.
Yeah.
Then they started creating she's a clone in the story, and that's why I think they didn't really use the clone or sister in the first movie, because that is a little bit all over the place with that continuity with the sister part.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. So, well, we'll just have to wait till next year and hope for the best. So,
Yeah.
I hope for some cool buckets and the merchandise. I need it.
I want that scary skull mask popcorn bucket.
Yeah,
So I
yeah,
can-
right. Of Shokan.
That's what. Yeah, I want Shokan. That's what I want. So just to eat out of a skull. So if I can't drink out of it, then I will eat out of it.
Your popcorn will be mine.
Yeah,
Finish
right. No. So that being said, before we go, we just got a few little plugs that here on this channel. So first of them being from Flip City Magazine, in the description down below, that you'll happen to see a link by these people, these fine people of Flip City. So if you want to go ahead and check them out, then go to flipcitymag.com and you can download one of their sample what's the word I'm looking for? Magazines. Yeah, that's the word. So and check it out and see if you like it. And if you do happen to like what you see, then like what Vince is doing right now, there's the link. That's the word, because words I cannot form right now. Yeah, if you happen to like what you see, then go ahead and get yourself a subscription, because they poke fun at everyone. And use the coupon code CRC for 10% off for a whole year subscription. On top of that, they will also give you a patent pending tinfoil hat that you can wear while you're reading the magazine. On top of that, too, yes, because they care about your sanity. So, and and also give them a follow on X too, and tell Kitty that the Comic Relief Crusader sent you. So she will be very happy and pleasant at that. So there you go. There's that. Let's see. Also, as we had our resident comic creator in the chat as well, that actually went and wrote DC Comics and Paramount, and to hopefully not only get him a job, but but maybe other people that are on this channel.
Nice.
We can only hope. Is Al Nickerson. So Al Nickerson, who has a lovely comic out. So great Christian guy, and as you know, because he's been on the channel quite a few times, especially on the Sundays on my Huge Circles draw stream. Worked at Marvel, worked at DC, worked at MTV, Nickelodeon, Sesame Street, Archie, you name it, comic guy galore. As Al Nickerson. Oh yeah, he's got quite the resume, dude. So he's got his own graphic novels out that are out right now. So the first one being The Sword of Eden. Second one is the Sword of Eden Shinobi, which actually I had the pleasure in helping design the cover. So I'm quite happy with that. And so you can go over to his website, swordofeden.com, and pick yourself up a comic, a great graphic novel, 2 of them there. So, and if you want, you can go ahead and get the Incentive Trump 2024 cover. And more than likely, you'll be lucky enough that if you buy it, he just might autograph it for you on top of that. So there you go. Pick yourself up the Sword of Eden by Al Nickerson. So if you want a good comic read. So there you go. That being said, let's see. Theta of the Grid.
Yes.
Do you have anything that you want to
Yes.
plug?
Do y'all like cinema? Do y'all like lore? Do you like reviews? Do you like deep dives into cinema, TV, cartoons, anime, figures?
Well, yes, I do.
Mystery Science Theater 3000, any of that stuff? Well, if you do, to thetaofthegrid.com or Theta of the Grid at YouTube. So it's youtube.com/@Theta of the Grid. And please check it out. I also have a new channel that I just started, all Transformers. I have about 120, 30 something of Masterpiece Collection style figures. I'm going to be reviewing. I'm going to be going over the G1 cartoon and the Skybound comics, all sorts of different stuff. Have a bunch of fun stuff on there. So check me out at the Theta Tran 1. I can put that somewhere, but you can follow me on X at Theta of the Grid, and that's where I post all my stuff over there. So check it out.
Awesome. Commander Classified. How come there's no White Power Ranger?
Even though the White Power Ranger that I'm working with, he's Latino.
Look at that.
Oh my God, that's priceless. And since he's been canceled. There we go. See, you already got a subscriber already.
Thank you, Collector. Appreciate it.
There we go. Right on. Let's see. Lenrod said, yeah, there is a White Power Ranger. That's right.
Yeah.
So way back when.
Yeah, I met Jason David Frank twice, actually. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I actually saw him at his first pro MMA fight in Houston. He kicked the guy's ass. He made the guy submit in like 43 seconds. And he was like 100 pounds heavier than him. It was awesome. Yeah.
That is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Jason Fox, 540 Studios.
Yeah.
Plug.
No, for me, at least this Thursday, we are going to do a show. I decided to, take a break last week and stuff like that. I want to, spend some time with the wife and just enjoying life and do some, grown up stuff, as we call it. But on the Thursday, the 16th, practically, that's my birthday also. But yeah, we have the Beyond. We were going to talk about some stuff. We are probably going to also, of course, mention Mortal Kombat also because we have to, and talk about some other stuff. And sometimes and on Saturdays we are doing a Skullcast again with, of course, Tom, who is unfortunately not here today. But we're gonna do Skullcast, talk about some stuff, having a great time, trying to invite guests sometimes and see if they can come on, ramble and have some fun, talk about stuff. And on Sundays, sometimes on Sundays, I am with Vinyl Revival, where we talk about music, where we go through, the story, the lore of the band or artist, and deep dive into the music, having a great time. And if you ever need to hire a film editor / video editor, I'm always up for hire. You can always reach out to me on X, Facebook. Yes, I have Facebook. I hate it, but I have to use it. And you can find me on Truth Social and, of course, Discord. And other than that, also, right now, my book is going through proofreading. So I'm really excited for
Yes.
when the proofreading is done and stuff like that. Because, I'm really excited to finally get my first book out there in the world after so many years. Spent a lot of time and been, hell and, back and forth and a lot of hell to just trying to figure out the right way I want to tell the story. And I'm happy with it now. And no, it's good to go. It's going through proofreading. And other than that, as I always say, just remember life's too short, make the most of it. And we in this panel, we love you and appreciate you. And none of us could have been here today if it wasn't for all of you great people out there. Thank you for the love and support. It means the world. God bless you all.
God bless
There we
you
go.
all. Is your birthday in 2 days, the 16th or next month?
No, this October 16th.
Oh,
This
God.
month.
Happy early birthday, man. Oh, wow.
Well, thank you.
Right.
I will make sure to message you.
Done.
Yeah.
And let's see. Yes. So for this Saturday, on Mike's Movie Matinee, we're gonna be doing. Well, you know what? We're actually gonna be doing some gangsta stuff. Gonna be showing a gangsta movie called Underworld. See? Yeah. So we're going to be showing a classic gangster movie from 1927. So if you want to go ahead and watch a movie, Underworld is the movie that we're going to be playing on Mike's Movie Matinee. So that's what we're going to be showing then, because you know what? I haven't even done a gangster movie yet. And you figure this is around the time when gangster movies are starting to come out also. So because we showed a lot of sci-fi and comedies and stuff like that, and I haven't even done a gangster movie yet, so it's about time that we do a gangster movie. So we're doing that. I know, right?
I like old gangster movies.
I know they're fun, aren't they? And Pop Culture Republic.
Hail to you too. You're late, man. Late and gay.
There we go. How's it going, man? Great to see you, dude. Great to see you, man. The cats got the better of him. They did. So just a tad late getting here, he says. It's all good. It's all good, bro. Yes, and also, okay, so because I know I've said that for the past few weeks that at least I want to try to get something for Thursdays, because if I couldn't do Fridays, because there's a lot of competition going on Fridays for your viewing pleasures.
Yeah.
So I've been talking to a few people of doing something on a Thursday. I'm trying to line up some people for some fun. So because like I've said to many of you guys out there in the chat, whether you happen to be on Rumble or on X and stuff like that, I wanted to do it in a schedule that's like, Tuesday, skip a day, Thursday, skip a day, which would be Friday, and then do the weekend thing with the movie matinee on Saturday, and the Bible lesson, and on top of that the drawing stream, which is on Sunday, and then take Monday off, right? So I'm lining up a few people to do something special on hopefully I'm thinking on Thursdays, and if I can bring up the where is it in my drop off comics folder? I probably did. Yeah, I did. So yes, this is bad for 2 years. Okay. So what this is all about, okay, is getting together a few guys and a couple of gals to do a little bit of voice acting, and I know a lot of people out there like J-Man, and I know Klobby did it, like, when he was on the YouTubes and stuff like that, and a lot of other people, they'll review a comic, and that's fine, and I got no problems with that whatsoever. I just want to take it a little bit further, and I want to actually kind of make it like a kind of like a radio play kind of thing. So I'm getting together a few guys, and I need to find a couple of gals, and to entertain your pants off. Gonna be getting together a few sound effects and stuff like that, and we're going to have a fun time going through some comics and doing a comic book read, basically. And gonna be starting with Marvel's First Family, not with Pedro Pascal, of course, but it's gonna be Fantastic Four #1. And we'll go through all the Jack Kirby comics. We'll start with Fantastic Four, and I don't know, once we're done with all the Jack Kirby comics, we move our way to, I don't know, X-Men or Avengers or Hulk or Iron Man or whatever. And we'll have fun doing it. And we hope that that you guys can come along with the fun. And I also want to get together a few people. I don't know exactly who, but maybe we'll have a special person to guest voice a particular villain of some sort. So I don't know. Maybe we'll get somebody like I don't know, Doomcock to do Galactus or something like that, or maybe yeah.
Meanwhile, you can come in and do a little voice for you.
There we go.
There we go. Meanwhile. Yeah, meanwhile.
So,
yeah, hey, everybody.
Ledrod, I'd love to do some comic reading voice work, but you're on work on Thursdays. Oh, bummer, dude. So, and the collector says, are we going to get back Klobby times? Oh, I'm so into it. Thank you. Hey, not a problem, dude. It's all good. Originally I wanted to do this with Klobby, like obviously over a year ago, but unfortunately, as we all know, he kind of passed away, and so that's why things got delayed with that. And then I wanted to do it with Hungry Boy, but he's been missing for a whole year, so, and I'm just praying that he gets better that way. So still gonna chug away forward. So this is a fun thing that hopefully soon I'm gonna be doing on this channel. So spread the word around, and let's get some more people this way. And just like I said, because this channel is supposed to be about having fun and getting away from all the bad news that goes on in the world, and just
Exactly.
just being a goof on the YouTubes.
Just being a geek, being a nerd.
That's right, because we are geeks and nerds on this channel. So, but anyway, as it's getting late and all of you guys got to go to bed, I just want to say thank you to all of you joining in, whether you're on Rumble or on X. And as we like to do a send off here, this is what we say:
be excellent to each other, and party on, dudes!
Oh, and one more thing, because Tom's not here.